The CEO was shocked to discover that his arranged marriage partner, whom he had looked down upon, was actually his favorite celebrity. On the first day he learned about the arranged marriage, he called the girl to tell her that he already had someone in his heart. This marriage contract would only last for 1 year, during which she could freely pursue romantic relationships. At the end, he coldly warned her, "Don't fall in love with me." The girl readily agreed. Then, the CEO proposed to sign the contract on the spot and said he would visit her in person. While he was waiting on the first-floor sofa, the girl noticed that he was wearing her exclusive support bracelet on his wrist. The girl rubbed her eyes, thinking she was seeing things. By the time she dressed up and came downstairs, the CEO had lost his patience. He left the prenuptial agreement and walked away, completely unaware that the girl behind him was his idol. As the girl carefully reviewed the agreement, the CEO was piously praying for his idol at a temple. When he passed by a diamond ring advertisement that said you can only buy once in a lifetime, he called again to add a clause. No engagement ring will be prepared. The agreement was revised more than a dozen times before it was finally finalized. The next day, the girl came to the CEO's villa with the thick agreement. The maid was surprised and said that she was even prettier than a doll. The girl was confused. When she opened the study door, she was stunned. The study was filled with her posters and albums. There were even some merchandise that she herself couldn't find. It turned out that her fiancé was her die-hard fan. At this time, the CEO called and said that the contract was in the second-floor study. The girl said that she had already put it on the first floor. The man immediately got nervous and told her to come out quickly and not to touch anything inside. The girl asked him if the woman he loved was that celebrity. He was silent for a moment and then admitted it. But his idol had suddenly announced her retirement from the entertainment industry and her marriage. He swore that if the idol's husband treated her badly, he would chase him to the ends of the earth. After hearing this, the girl asked the man if he wanted to meet her before the agreement took effect. The CEO refused. The girl said helplessly that she hoped he wouldn't regret it. On the day of getting the marriage certificate, the CEO was afraid of mistaking the girl, so he called to ask for her photo. The girl smiled and said, "You'll definitely recognize me." The moment she turned around, the CEO's pupils suddenly dilated.